Right, so I am about to start work on the last illustration for the Winterman, and I've been asked to sort of just talk a bit about my process of creating the illustrations, explain what I do, and yeah, just sort of take you through this illustration from beginning to end. I will not be filming the whole thing because that will take way too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the very, very beginning stages, then maybe something part of the way through, and then the end. Right. Okay, so this is my desk setup for the day. It's not actually my normal desk, but that one is a tip. So I'll be here for the day. So here I've got some of the previous drawings that I've done for the Winterman, all the full page drawings. I just like to sort of keep them by me while I'm working so that I can, refer back to them if I want to make sure that I get the characters looking the same, which is really important. Then this is the actual page that I will be creating the final illustration on. As you can see, it's lovely and blank. And then here we have a notebook which is on the wrong page. Yeah, here we go. So this is my very rough plan for what the final illustration will look like, which probably makes no sense to you, but it makes sense to me, so that's what's important, I guess. Okay, so now I'm about to start sketching, and this is going to be very, very rough. It's just really the very beginning stages, and then later on I'll go into it with more detail and then a pen. So yeah, again, this is what I'm basing it on. Yeah. So I will show you what I've done in a few moments. Okay, so I don't know how well you'll even be able to see this, to be honest, but I have done my very quick first sketch. I've been trying to film this and get the light to show it up, but it's so faint is the thing that it barely shows. But so there we have yeah, well, yeah, you really can't see it much, but that's the very first sketch. That's how light and rough it is. So there we go. So now I've gone over the main bit of the drawing in ink, just a very basic outline. I have actually left part of it still in pencil because I'm going to work the details for that out later. Normally I don't do it like that, but I had a very clear notion of what I wanted this part to be, but I'm still kind of deciding on the other bit. So yeah. So now I'm working on shading in the figure. I'm going to get her complete and then I'll do the rest of the drawing. So yeah, this is basically just an awful lot of cross-hatching. I use different size pens for different parts. So this is the largest pen that I'll use, just because this area is going to be quite dark. So I want to cover it as quickly as possible. Okay, so now I've completed the character. I've completed the bottom half of the picture, and then I'm doing the sky. So this is a lot of black because it takes place at night, but there's also like clouds and stars and stuff. So yeah, so I do these sort of outlines around it so that then I can block it in with a thick pen, then go in with a thinner pen to do like the edges and make them kind of nice and blend in well. Right, okay, so I've now finished, as you can hopefully see. So all that's left for me to do now is to scan this in at 300 dots per inch, which is a good quality for printing. And yeah, then I'll send it off as JPEG and it will be part of the finished book. So yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you for watching.
One snowy Christmas Eve, Penny meets a strange and ancient gift giver, the Winterman. The first children's book by Andrew David Barker. illustrated by Tabitha Marsh, now available in paperback from Amazon. For believers in magic and miracles.